Yeah, I expected something like this to happen. I kind of want the experience, so I'm attacking it. It has a lot of HP. Whole thing's considered. I've got 2 more after that one. Oh, slowed. Great. I'm moving slowly, which... Oh, wow. It's doing a lot of damage, actually. Slightly worried. We're fine, don't worry about it. I got slightly worried, though. Come on, regenerate, please. More than that. There you are. And just experience. I drank it? Why would I drink it? Ugh. And then I got healed. Well, it's a good thing I didn't try to use this during combat. I would have gotten wrecked. That's the helm that's not worth anything. So, in the desert we noticed, you'll recall, that we were probably going to get a quest to come back eventually. I think this whole story here, we're gonna come back eventually. They're gonna examine the remains that we bring them, and they're gonna tell us, that used to be a human, go back and investigate the wizard, or something. And then... Very suspicious. And then we're gonna come back and actually deal with the wizard, but I think we do that later in the game. Your prey has been destroyed. You can finally begin your long journey back to the safety of Avadon. As you walk through the woods, Sevelin looks over at you, that wizard, Moritz Kri. Did you think that there was anything suspicious about how he acted? Very suspicious. Sevelin smiles. It is nice to know that I am not going mad. Happily, the next step is for Miranda to decide. I know that her judgment is good. Do you? She judged you unworthy for the longest time. I guess you agree with that? Well, actually, I do believe he agreed with that. He doesn't have a lot of self-esteem, I think. I think we're gonna report to Miranda, and then we're gonna call it a day, maybe. Return to Avadon. Did it say something about the wenches of Avadon? I didn't actually read the message. Where is she? This. Yes. Wow. I actually kind of remembered exactly where it was. What do you mean, the Beast of Cameria? I completed that. Hello. I wonder if he says anything different eventually. Need to consult with Redbeard. A fresh problem. I tell the tale of the Beast of Cameria. As Miranda listens to the tale, she grows angrier and angrier. Lorella seems to have unwittingly revealed some very questionable behavior on the part of her people. This has the stink of powerful magic about it. I will pass knowledge of your investigation to Redbeard. He will want to know. Is there anything else you wish to share? All of that. What? Not even let through the door? Oh, they have been too long out of the gaze of Avadon if they think this behavior will be tolerated. Well, it got tolerated for the moment. And I do not need to tell you how suspicious that behavior is. No, you don't. I already told, what's his face? Sevelin, I think, that it was very suspicious, but that's not the only thing that was very suspicious. Perhaps they have heard rumors that Avadon is overstretched and they think that they can taunt us in such a way. We will continue to watch these Camarians very closely. Oh, also this guy. You see, you tell a story to Miranda. She seems strangely unmoved. Perhaps you are being stalked. Someone might want to cultivate you as a spy or kill you. It's actually not mysterious or unusual. It's routine, in fact. Speak with this creature or kill it. Whichever you choose, he's not important to our great work. I think you underestimate the meaning of this. You greatly underestimate the meaning of this, because... Oh, are you behind that? Huh. She's intelligent enough to know that if he can stalk me, then there's already someone in here that can tell him where to go, because I certainly didn't tell him where I was going next. Right? And she downplays that a lot, which makes me think she's the prime suspect for the leak, right? Especially since she knows perfectly well where I'm going to go, even before I know about it. Do you think she'd like to overthrow Redbeard? It's possible. I don't care that much, but whatever. Alright, you have told us enough to make more work. To make more work? And I am sad to say that what you uncovered in your trip to the Kva has only increased your labors. No rest yet. You must head back there immediately. I knew it! There's so many quests I couldn't complete because I couldn't go everywhere. What do I need to do in the Kva? You rid the dragon of one problem and another appears. The wretches are gone, but ogres are now attacking Goldcrag. Some of them are even raiding Zethron's lair. The dragon's furious. I'm not pleased either. Happily, the southern portal will still take you where you need to go. Return to the dragon and learn what you can of this towering ogre menace. Then make sure that I do not need to send you there again. I mean, do I need to genocide all the wretches and all the ogres and everyone that doesn't live in Goldcrag? That would make sure I don't have to go back there. It's kind of silly though. Jeez. Where are the ogres coming from? Goldcrag is near the Titan Peaks, one of the farlands, horribly inhospitable mountains full of titans of no interest to the Pact as long as they stay out of our lands. The ogres seem to be coming from the border of that region. Zethron will tell you more. Why is this a matter of... Oh, that's pretty obvious. Why am I asking you to kill pests? Expend your valuable time hunting down mere ogres? A good question. Ogres are extremely disorganized creatures, wretches even more so. And yet all at once the humanoids in that region have started acting in an oddly coordinated way. This bothers me. I want to be convinced that I should not be worried. Oh, you should be. Someone was pulling the strings of the one ogre that was pulling the strings of the wretches. We still haven't dealt with that person. We told you about it though. You should be trying to do something about it. I guess we're it. Yeah, that makes sense a little bit. Should I consult with Redbeard? He might want to ask you how you are settling in. I would not be in danger. You would not be in danger if you try to speak with him. However, I doubt very much that he cares about these ogres. So what should I do? I don't think that subtlety is necessary. Kill anything that is causing Zethron to be irritated, thus causing that reptile to bother me. Kill everything? That's my mission? Alright. I don't have to be Imperial jerk, but I'm pretty sure that is, you know, always the case anyway. Other questions? Is there always this much chaos? That's an interesting question. Quick, sharp dismissal, but something stops her. She sighs, sits down in her pen, and sits back in her chair. It is not normal, these troubles. I have had this post for a long time. I do not often get tired, but 30 years, long enough that I am called his wife. Me, his wife. See, that's the kind of thing that makes me think maybe she wants to overthrow him. It has been a long time. I don't know why I do it, except, of course, for the wealth and power. That's kind of the angle I'm playing with my character, by the way, in terms of characterization. Like, I'm after power. I'm power hungry, and I don't mind being Imperial, because I do imagine her to be somewhat Imperial and haughty. But, at the same time, I think she remains loyal to Avadon. She doesn't want to be the top. She doesn't want to command the whole thing, but she wants to be the most powerful tool, the most powerful hand, which might mean that she's not going to be a hand at all. She might be something else. I forget the other titles. There's Heart and there's something else. You get my point. She's after power, basically, and Avadon, she thinks, is going to give her a lot of power. But she doesn't necessarily want to command others. She wants power for herself, not necessarily over others. That's not really her concern. Kind of like a mage, honestly. Mages don't usually command much of anything, much of many people. They're more after the pursuit of just raw power that they can directly control and shape. Of course, some of them try to use it to shape the world and whatnot. They have lofty goals, etc. So they sometimes become leaders of men, but that's not their typical their typical goals. Modus operandi. You're wealthy. You have roamed Linnaeus. You have seen how poor most of our lands are. We're still trying to recover from many decades of war. Compared to them, we live in constant luxury, and we're not out fighting. This desk looks humble, does it not? And yet, from here, I send warriors and assassins to all the known lands. Redbeard makes few decisions. I make many little ones. And the little ones matter greatly. Yes, they do. Well, you have an ego as well. And if I set foot outside this fortress to face the grudges of the families of all that we have acted against, how long do you think I would last? And you, do you think you will ever leave Avadon's service? Neither, honestly. It's not about wealth and influence, it's about power. Wealth and power, I should say. I don't wish to die in the service of Avadon, certainly not. It's not my character. Many do, and as you follow our orders, remember how many will want revenge on you. I had such dreams once, but I must return to business. Okay, well, bye. Oh, Geradas! Once again, the dragon's angry. You don't say. Can't imagine why. Why is this open? Why did I never enter? Inspection cells? Hell is that? This is... What? You enter one of Avadon's many towers. This short squat spire was used as a zoo of sorts. Beasts were brought here from all over Linnaeus for study, held in place by a web of magical bonds. And this is where the problems that have afflicted the fortress began. Something happened to the delicate magical spells, throwing them out of balance. The floors are scorched, the stone is cracked, the gooey remnants of the former exhibits have sprayed everywhere. Looking around, you have no idea what might have caused this disaster. It did, however, have one survivor. A hellhound is still held within the magic circle to the west. It has been driven mad by neglect and hunger. Not that these creatures are ever calm to begin with. Hi. Oh wait, I have to fight you? Critical immunity. Yeah. His fire immunity might be a problem. No, it's not. Okay. Good to know. Bye. That was a surprising encounter. I did not expect to have to fight someone. Is this worth anything? Yes. Keep it then. I wonder who lost this shield here. Steel helm, also kind of useless. Sure. I don't really have a choice in the matter. This is the second floor of the holding tower. The magical disaster was not confined to the floor below. This chamber is similarly ravaged. A body still lies on the floor by a cracked pillar. You are the first person to come up here since the walls exploded, but you are not alone. You can hear deep, wet breathing in the shadows. Something is up here with you. What is this? Some kind of gauntlet? How many creatures can you defeat before you die or something? I don't know. Oh, hello. 2 hellhounds. I only have so many spells. Hi. Yeah, okay, bye. I was hoping to get to use area of effect spells more effectively. This works. Really? You're not dead? Once again, I have to point out, I have only so many spells that are not fire. I have a bow, I guess. There's that. There's always an option. It's not a good option, though. They have nests. Gold ring, some more money. I think the gold ring is worth more money than just, you know, the money itself. Ooh, 96. And it's gold, but you know, 96 copper is actually worth as much in this game. Don't ask me why. Apparently I looted this person already. I didn't notice. I'm spare. Is there a way up? No, okay. Just a tiny little bit of a dungeon. Silk woven cord. Mind effect resistance and cold resistance. Also plus 5 armor. You know what, I'll take it. It's fine. I don't think she's particularly good at either resistances yet. Yeah, really not. Well, now she is. I mean, if she gets to level 7 here, she's gonna be good at elemental resistances. She's a bit far from there, because I'm gonna invest 2 points into a lockpick for her, because, you know, I don't want to bring the assassin anywhere anymore. So there's that. You know what? Time for me to end it. I have no idea how many episodes I recorded, actually. I just started recording, then I didn't stop. Typical me. Next time, we're probably going to shop a little bit. I want to see what scarabs I can get and other items, maybe lockpicks, because clearly I'm not going to min-max that. And then we're going to see about going back to the Kva. Until then, see y'all.